here we are. We're at the Princeville, Weston Princeville Resort. About to head down to the beach. This will be our first walk down to the beach since we got here. Busy. There's Rooster Cogburn. He's everywhere on the island. This is the garden island. There's just flowers everywhere. All the trees seem to bloom. It's just beautiful. Chickens and roosters everywhere. Everywhere you go. So there's a small trail here. Public access, beach access. We're gonna walk down that right next to the beautiful Kauai golf course, which our room looks out from.
Live walk to the beach.
And then my wife is going to go live on YouTube with this walk down here to see what we can see and see what's going on. And as you can see, this is, they do not pave this or put any rocks or anything. So got my umbrella. Might be raining, so here we go. This is our walkabout here. Heading down the trail line. So what have y'all been to Hawaii? If you have, where did you go? Which island did you go to? And what spots did you like on that island? There's our friends that come see us every morning. I love it. I tease the roosters all the time. Every time I get to see them. But we went to the Kauai coffee plantation. Visited that. We visited Mama Lucy's Philippine restaurant, which was, we were told by the wine store as we were getting some cigars, Hawaiian hand-rolled cigars for some friends, and they said yes, that's the best Filipino food. So the line was out the door, so we got in line, waited in line, and had some really good food, some good lunch. So here we are, going to walk that lunch off. Of course, I had a lot of chocolate covered macadamia nuts too. So definitely got to walk that off. Got to be careful with this wet here. Don't want to slip. But the view is awesome. And this walkabout here, these trees are just beautiful. Love all the different kind of trees. Oop, that was a slippery one. Have to be careful. Yes, my wife has white pants on. She don't want to make sure she doesn't slip on this stuff. That would not be good.
I'm doing the duck walk right now because it is a little bit slippery. Going up will be easier than coming down.
So here we go. Yes, Rooster Cogburn has beat us down the hill. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, Jurassic Park. They could filmed a lot of that in Hawaii. It's just the tree canopy is just awesome. Just love it. Love it. Just beautiful. I teased these roosters. I recorded one yesterday morning, and when they give me a good singing. I play my recording and sing back in there. I just perk up, wondering where that's coming from. So here's one with their chicks. She's got 2 chicks with her. Oh, 3 chicks. Scratching up the ground, looking for some worms, looking for some grubs. So 3 little chicks walking along. Love it. Love it, love it. And just look at this vegetation. These trees are just wonderful. I always have to remind myself, we're going downhill pretty good ways. I have to walk back up this. And yeah, you always have to get back to where you were. So, but this is pretty steep. And it's a little wet. Some flowers laying on the ground there. There's flowers in a lot of these trees. They're beautiful. The tops of them are flowering. And this is going to be really slick right here. This can be really slick. So we'll be real careful right here. Whoops, a little slip there. Yep. You can't really tell it from the camera how steep this is, but it's a pretty good drop. So that's my camera level, and you can see how far it goes down. But it's been at least 5 years since we've been here, maybe 7. I can't really remember the date when we were last here, and we walked this with our daughter Alana and my brother-in-law and his family. Walked down here. When I was first time we came, I actually took surfing lessons with my brother-in-law and my father-in-law and my wife's nephew. And the 4 of us went surfing. I was 50 years old at the time, and I did really well. I did better when the instructor was pushing me off than when I had to paddle to catch the wave myself. So this has got a little wet here. You got to be careful crossing that. Take your time. But there are easier places to access the beach. We could have parked right next to a beach, many beaches along the way, but this is a very cool path that we wanted to explore today to get down to the water. So we'll see what we can see when we get down here. I can hear it at my house in Brazelton, Georgia. I can hear the interstate traffic and the ocean waves the breakers sound sort of like interstate traffic. So I think from now on, when I'm at home, I'm gonna just picture in my mind ocean waves breaking when I hear the moan of that traffic going, and that'll give me a little bit better imagery than a bunch of cars on a freeway. So, I see the light breaking forth. I see the beach ahead. The Pacific Ocean awaits us as we come down here to this little place to see what we can see. So a good thing about this is in the summertime, so it's April, so this is early spring, but in the summertime you've got this tree canopy for your whole walk down here, and it's just awesome. So caution, Alright, no swimming. But, you can see the breakers out. Little sand crabs running around. And the breakers out there. Yep. So let's take a walk along here. The canopy of these trees is just quite awesome, and I'm a shade seeker, so I know many people are sun seekers, but I seek the shade when the sun's out. I like to stay cool. I don't like to get real hot. Here we are. Very calm here, so all the waves are out there. So you got to figure all that's sand and it's breaking up on a reef out there probably. You got all these trees. You got the little sand crab just ran underneath that log. There's a little hole there. Hello, fella. Here we have a creek running into the ocean. Very nice. Somebody sitting down on the beach. Very pretty. Would love to have that house for a week. Right there. That would be quite awesome. So anyway, this was our walk down to the beach, to the shore. The shoreline. Let's see if we can catch this guy coming out of. Do we have enough patience to wait for him? Can he hear us? Does he know we're here? Doesn't look like he's going to come back out. Well, we gave it a shot. Some coconut husk. So anyway, there's Marianne. She just went live with our walk down. And there's another sand crab. Oh, they make some huge holes for these sand crabs. And there's the beauty of the day. And there's the second beauty of the day.
It's majestic.
So there we go. All right. 10-4. I'll catch you coming up the hill.